citations hadn't run out yet.
Oh, yeah.
Railroad driving. Here's we found something else to talk about.
We put the car on there.
No, you get in here. We won't get a close-up of this name tag right here. Make sure you get a name tag there and here.
He's already been in trouble with right here.
We'll be in trouble now.
Yeah.
I think it's after the fact we'll be in trouble.
Yeah, it's that one. She was the culprit. It was her car and his car.
Did we both put our cars on there?
Yes, not different times.
Different I've never seen anything like it. No, but we put it on there and then we get on the hood and ride.
Yeah. Or hang out the window.
Or hang out the window.
Who was hanging out the window?
Yeah. I must remember being on the hood of the car and, riding down the railroad track.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I saw it on TV. I saw it on something. Yeah. And I thought, well, that looks like fun. Well, give us something to do on the weekends, to stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
So we did. We just pulled up on the where the railroad crossed the road, and got our tires lined up on the tracks, and just took our foot off the brake. Yeah. And you couldn't touch the steering. If you touched the steering wheel, it would drop off.
Yeah.
So you just.
But now, how did we? Okay, we went down the track.
But how did we get back?
We went from what was the eating place there going to Hayesville? No, it was back.
You see the table.
Yeah,
Years ago.
Mike Kelly's.
Yeah, Kelly.
We got on there and we rode to the.
No, we didn't.
We got on at Louisiana too.
Okay. Then we come back. Okay, we got on Louisiana too and came back to Kelly's.
Yeah.
And got off. I think.
Where was that bridge that we crossed?
It was between Holiday, Louisiana 2 and Kelly.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun if you were hanging out there.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
So I'm trying to get this straight. Exactly what were y'all doing? You were in a vehicle?
Yes.
Put
We
your
were in our
vehicle
cars.
on
On the railroad tracks.
and line the tires up with the tracks.
Kind of like you're going through a drive-through car wash. I'm just an innocent bystander. I had nothing to do.
She was on the hood.
She was our hood ornament.
I was just hanging out the window. Jimmy Moss and then put me on the hood of the car one night and rode me around the square, mate.
And then when we would go to the experiment station, how many cars did we have out there?
Oh, gosh.
A lot. There wasn't a lot to do
She
here.
was the queen of the fishtail too. She would get out in it was a dirt road back then.
I was really
You just see the dust kicking up, it was so dusty.
And did you tell them about Mark Branch and your brand new Impala? Oh, that was very upsetting. Who was drunk? Not wasn't me. I know it wasn't us. Put it in Mark Branch. Yes, and he ran into it. And I had been in just a dreadful cough for 11 years. And I finally get to pick out my new white Impala, and the drunkard runs into me. Thrill Hill. Oh, in that car. In that white car. Yeah, that was scary. That was scary. Because I just took my foot off the
I think there were several of them, but I can't
and
remember.
going out to the oil field. That's where the Thrill Hill was. That was Thrill Hill. Yeah. She's like, I'm not believing this stuff. We're not just making it up. It's real.
See how we turned out?
Wonderful. Turned out amazingly nice.
And if we had our children to do what we
We
did,
got our food.
they would have been in bad trouble.
We used to climb
Y'all's
the
kids are
water
going to see
tank
all this and say, oh,
Yeah,
it's not the tank that you said.
I don't even ask my child what she did.
Big water tank. I know it's dangerous. I think we would do that.
We crossed,
Somebody
there was a creek, there was a crossing on a creek down there that we crossed in the car.
Oh, it's what the car fell off. I mean, we never.
We didn't think.
We crossed a creek that had water in the car.
On the railroad
You
track?
know how that floods?
I know,
That area
yeah.
floods. There was a creek or something down there.
That made it more interesting. Yeah, it's real interesting if you had the thought of falling off. Yeah, or you had to climb out the windows. What? Did you want to get in on this story? Luckily, my family lived next door to the sheriff. So, Ed Wilkins. And so that helped.
It always helps.
Oh, it always
Family knows the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
Square backwards and Marshall Shaw had on his white gym shorts.
Just fun.
Who was the sheriff?
Ed Wilkins.
Ed Brookins and you
Wilkins.
Wilkins. Okay.
His son still lives here, Ray Wilkins.
Okay.
We used to go around the square backwards.
Oh, yeah.
That was a biggie.
Who drove my car around the square backwards?
Might have been Marshall or Philip McKenzie.
Well, Philip was telling me, I think it was Marshall.
And Marshall had those white gym shorts on, and the police stopped us and thought he was in his underwear.
And they took him home and told his parents. Yeah.
We went with him. And then we went to Earl's house because Earl was in on it, and they made Earl go in and
Tell his parents. Backwards in my car. Because we got our license when we were 15.
Right.
So,
I want to hear this. I might be in some of it.
you might have been in the car going around the square.
I remember one time you and Bonnie, I think, come down by the homemade, and one of you would the driver would lay down and the other would steer like nobody was in there. Yeah, you remember that? The homemade. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm still tasting it.
and that gas at 25 cents a gallon.
We would pool our money together and go buy 50 cents worth of gas and ride for the night.
And unplug the speedometer so nobody would know.
Oh, my speedometer.
Oh yeah, they'd come out and look, see how far you went, you'd be lying.
We used to go after church and Tommy D's. We'd go in Tommy's car, I think, and steal watermelons. We've done that. I remember doing that. And we also would go climb the Blackburn Fight Tower after church.
Well, and then we'd go down, we climbed all the water tanks.
I was telling
We went down below the house, that WPA road, and that big old tire up there.
Oh, yeah.
We climbed that, it was in stages, you know, you'd go up and scare the buzzards off, and then go on up higher.